The other thing to remember with da'wah and when, Allah guiding people is that a community situation can change very quickly. Sometimes we look at these things, and part of what I was going to say before is that how we make da'wah is a knowledge that we get from the teachings of Islam. It's not like, it's very common. You can find people who have extremely professional backgrounds, high level CEOs, MBAs, they have all of these things. You would imagine they know how to do organizational work. You put them in community settings, in Islam and Muslim community settings, and they fail over and over and over again. Because it's not just a theoretical knowledge or a knowledge that you get in some other place, but it has to be like weaved in with the way of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So one of the things that we're talking about here is that things can change very quickly. You could be like a community of people. You're doing your thing, you're struggling, you're just trying to do what's right. I just want to take the right steps. I want to do things properly. And I just feel like nothing's happening, nothing's coming, nothing's changing, so on and so forth. And then all of a sudden things can change very quickly. But if the steps are taken properly, then when things change very quickly, you have what you have in order to be able to handle it. And this is part of the wisdom sometimes why Allah doesn't give certain openings when you feel like they should come. But it's like something has to get set properly. The people around the Prophet ﷺ had to get set properly in a certain way before Sayyidina Umar comes. But Sayyidina Umar comes. When Sayyidina Umar comes, everything changes. I mean, yeah, of course they still have Mecca, they have problems in Mecca, but things change a lot when Sayyidina Umar comes. And that can happen all the time. You can be in a community work and you feel like, well, nothing's changed in the last 3 years. Then all of a sudden in 3 months, huge change can happen. A bunch of people can come, support can come. You could do work for 10 years and all of a sudden I remember one story of one organization. The person who's working in the organization was like, yeah, we're in a small office, we're making da'wah, we're trying to help people, we're doing whatever, we just help however we can. Because this is Islam. You learn Islam, you try to help people however you can. It's basically what it boils down to. And you do that as a group of people. And you do it with good character, and you do it with supporting each other and so on. He said, and then, we're working out of these small places and all these kind of things, and then someone called him one day, they're like, hey, so-and-so has a problem, you think you can go talk to them? And then they went and talked to them, and it really helped them with their situation. And that person owned an office building, he gave them the entire office building to the organization. Do they do a capital, strategic, I'm not saying you don't do strategic planning and all these kind of things. Of course, we follow whatever the aql tells us to follow at some level, but we just don't go crazy about it. But the building comes. The thing comes, this comes, that comes, the openings come. You do the work, you do the work, you do the work, you do the work. All of a sudden, there's I don't know, some madrasa in some place, and they call you and they say, we want you to take over the madrasa. You're like, subhanAllah, we were just over here, working out of the garage. Things don't always happen in the way that people expect them to happen. But what's important is to be right with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to have wisdom, to call people with wisdom,